How do you meditate? Let's talk about this. So what you let go of time.
Well, I'm not really doing anything. I mean, the exercise is really so simple. It's just paying attention to your present moment experience. And it's an extremely challenging thing to do. It's not the natural state of the brain. It's an exercise in concentration, which is why athletes and other people who spend a lot of time needing to focus intensely find it so useful. I mean, it's really a focus, a concentration practice. But all it is really, I mean, there are different ways, there are different methods, but it really is quite simple at its core, which is just paying close attention to your present moment experience. And so in Vipassana, which is what I've mostly been trained in, you're usually paying attention to the breath, but there's always some focus of concentration. And the focus can even be just an open awareness, just watching your mind go, just what comes into your experience. And part of that is the mind, part of it is the external world. So you hear a sound, you think a thought, you feel a feeling, your cheek is itching. Am I going to scratch it? Am I not going to scratch it? Just like, sounds like the most boring thing in the world. And what's interesting is paying close attention to the most boring thing in the world is incredibly fascinating. Noticing that each breath, no two breaths are the same, that time keeps moving, that your thoughts keep appearing. It's there. Yeah. I mean, it's a spiritual practice
And you
for a
notice
reason.
more and more beautiful things about the simpler things. Yeah, it's
Yes.
great. I like to do that. I don't meditate. I've tried a few times,
Ooh,
and I will. But I meditate. I do meditate, but not. I meditate by thinking about a thing,
uh-huh.
uh, and like holding on to that thing, and just like that's not really, I guess, technically meditation, but it's keeping a focus on an idea, and then you walk with it, and you solve the little puzzle of it,
Yeah. No,
especially
it's
any kind of programming or math stuff. You're holding stuff in your head, but don't look stuff up. Don't uh, take notes. You're only allowed to have your mind, and that's it.
you would really enjoy a meditation retreat. I mean, you would also not enjoy it. It would be
Probably go
hard because
nuts.
you wouldn't go nuts. It would be hard, but you would get a
What's the
ton out of
meditation
it.
tree? Is it usually silent or
It is always silent, or actually, at least the one I would recommend you do is a silent meditation retreat. Five
how long?
5 days.
5 days. Okay.
We'll talk later, but you might be my next victim. I have.
Convert. 5 days is a long time
It's a long time.
to just sit.
It changes your brain. It's the type of experience that will change your brain permanently.
There's been like 2, 3, 4 hour
And
sessions of
you don't
thinking
have
that break me.
children. You
I
should
don't have
do it.
children.
You've
How
got
does the children
leaving them for 5 days
it's
and not
tough.
speaking
It's
and
tough.
impossible. I've
Yeah.
only done one retreat since I had kids. I'm doing another one
Mm.
soon, but
But
only 2 nights.
maybe that's what the thoughts will be coming in my head. You should be getting married. You
That's
should have
okay.
kids.
So whatever, let the
Yeah.
thoughts be.
I think
You'll get
kids always have to.
really good at letting things just be and focusing on the present moment. And you might come out with some epiphany about what you should do next.
Yeah. No, I love the idea. Obviously, I love the idea. I love the idea. I fast. I've fasted for 3 days. I want to fast for longer. That's also
Yeah.
in a different way, perhaps, but it makes you more sensitive to the
Yeah.
world around you somehow. I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure what
Yeah.
the chemistry of that is, but obviously actually it's not obvious because you're not always that hungry, but you're more. Time slows down, and you feel things. You feel a breeze, all this kind of stuff. It's very interesting.